Well, looky, Zenith project is over, and I guess we're doing Zenith presentations now. So for my Zenith project, I really wanted to make like a tech review. So if you go on YouTube, you always see the iPhone reviews by Marquez Brownlee, MKBHD, Jonathan Morrison, Unbox Therapy, all of those guys. So I wanted to make something kind of like that, but a little bit different since everyone's always doing kind of like the modern stuff. So what I did is I just made it like my own video. I reviewed these things over here. I reviewed my phone, Google Pixel 3 XL, my keyboard, Ducky 1 2SF, and then my final mouse Air 58. So I reviewed those things. I think I have three like five-ish minute videos. So I'll probably just put one video. I'll probably do the Pixel view at like after this clip shows. So after that, you can watch my Pixel view, and then I'll probably have the other ones up on, I don't know, either the Freestyle YouTube or just in my Dropbox folder for you guys to watch later. It was actually kind of a tedious process to make this. So basically what I had to do is I had to record all the specs, all the information about these products, right? So I had to look up like what kind of sensors these things are using, how much they cost, like my own opinion on them. I had to write like three 2-page scripts over the course of like, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks, depending on how long I took to do this. And after that, I had to record myself right here at my desk, and it kind of turned out all right. My audio was kind of iffy, but after I do that, I had to record all the B-roll. Now, I was going to go out and record the B-roll with my friends, and I was going to make it look like really cool, really nice, having a lot of like crisp shots with good angles, good lighting and everything. But then quarantine happened. So now I had to just film in my front yard, film in my room, film in my backyard. So half of the shots don't really look exactly as I wanted to, but we all kind of struggle with all of this, quarantine stuff. So basically, I had to write a script, I had to record it, I had some iffy audio, I have some iffy B-roll, but I think the final product turned out alright. I showed it to my family already, and I think they like it a little bit. So hopefully, you guys like it too, and thank you guys for watching. This is the Google Pixel 3 XL, Google's third iteration of its Pixel lineup. The phone was launched in October of 2018, so about a year and a half ago. You could think of this as a long-term review of the phone, since the Pixel 4 XL has now been released, with many flaws. We're going to take a look at the 3XL, last year's flagship phone. Let's start off with the specs. The Google Pixel 3XL has a Snapdragon 845 processor along with 4GB of RAM and 64GB of base internal storage, with the option to bump it up to 120GB. The battery is rather disappointing, with the capacity of only 3,430 mAh, which is good enough to last a day with moderate to heavy usage. However, I have seen better usage on other phones. The Pixel 3 XL comes equipped with 5-watt wireless charging and 18-watt fast cable charging. It's fast, but not the fastest compared to other competitors you would see on the market. It's good enough to plug in about an hour before you leave your house and have enough charge to leave the day. The Pixel 3 XL is another example of the glass and metal sandwich that phones have been coming with in recent years, meaning there's glass in the front, the back, and the middle is metal. Glass sandwich. The back of the phone has a two-tone look with a glossy finish at the top and a matte finish down on the bottom below the camera. The buttons are on the right side of the phone with volume up and down and power on and off. The buttons are tactile and clicky, which work just fine. The Pixel 3 XL comes with IP68 water resistance, good enough for taking into the shower if listening to music in the shower is your thing. No headphone jack on the Pixel 3 XL, which is to be expected these days. The squeeze feature from last year's phone is still here. You can squeeze the sides of the phone to activate Google Assistant, which is useful when you don't have a home button, or you don't want to use OK Google in the middle of a classroom. You can control the pressure required in settings, ranging from a very light squeeze to a very firm grip.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Shut up. Up front, the Pixel 3 XL has a 6.3-inch 2960 by 1440 OLED screen with an 18.5 by 9 aspect ratio. If you haven't noticed, there is a massive notch at the top of the screen that hosts two front-facing cameras, which we'll get into more later. In addition, there is one of two front-facing speakers, which sound fantastic. The screen looks amazing, besides the massive bathtub notch that is at the top of the screen. It kind of looks like this face that's staring back at you, and it kind of creepy and it kind of gets in the way sometimes. But once app developers start developing their content to work around the notch, it'll be just fine. You can also turn it off by blacking out the area for the right and the left of the notch in settings, but I chose to leave it on. The Pixel is Google's own product, which makes it the most stock Android experience that you can have on an Android smartphone. I really like the new gesture system that Google has implemented into Android, with a quick swipe up for home, a swipe up and hold for the multitasking bar, and a swipe from either the left or the right to go back. Having gestures frees up a lot of space on the screen, so you don't have to have that ugly navigation bar at the bottom of your screen. Google Assistant integration is another essential part of the Pixel experience. You get the fullest and best experience, of course, because it comes straight from Google. The camera is probably the biggest upside of buying a Pixel phone. It's simply the best camera on any smartphone. It comes with a 12 megapixel camera in the rear, along with two 8 megapixel cameras in the front. Which, one of them is a wide angle to get to that fantastic view, and the other one is just regular. While it doesn't have any fancy 100 times zoom like the Galaxy S20 Ultra, the camera is fantastic. It takes the most balanced, pleasantly looking photos you'll ever see. Google's post-processing, which processes the photo after it's taken, is simply the best around, far superior to Apple and Samsung. Its night mode is also the best around, allowing me to take photos in almost pitch black and make it look midday. I took this photo with my friends on block roofs at almost midnight, and look how it turned out. It looks like it's like 5 o'clock in the evening, but it's actually like midnight. Shh, don't tell anyone. Overall, the Pixel 3 XL is a fantastic smartphone. The camera, direct integration with Google, make the Pixel experience fantastic. The features are there and they work well. Small things like Squeeze for Google Assistant are a small contribution to the whole Pixel experience. An overall great smartphone package, you can't go wrong with Pixel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya!